ready, Johnny?
Ready?
All right, I think we're ready.
I'm gonna dive into my chair. No, I'm gonna cartwheel into my chair.
Don't cartwheel into your chair, John. God damn it, this guy. He's drinking a beer.
I haven't even started drinking it yet.
You didn't?
Once I do.
You want to wait till it gets hot.
Yeah, dude, I love hot beer.
I hate that. Is crazy.
No, I don't like it. I mean, it's fine, I
That
guess.
is nuts, dude. Where you from, homie?
Utah, man.
We're just doing the just cause. We're just doing a little just cause thing. What's up, man? So
What's up, Sean? How you been? I haven't seen you
since yesterday. Oh no, actually it has been about a week.
Maybe
dude.
it's been on. Yeah,
Well, you got a whole new haircut.
Yeah, this is my 80s villain haircut. You
No,
like
this European John, Euro John.
I'm the communist villain from Rocky 3.
Hell yeah, okay. But you lost though. Then. That means
fuck,
you got, and I think he killed that dude. Didn't he die?
He killed his coach. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Fuck, what was his coach's name?
Rocky was a good series, man.
Dude,
Actually, Sylvester Stallone.
Dude, Sam loves Sylvester Stallone
He's
movies.
pretty
dude.
good, man.
Rambo, Rocky. She wants to do a whole class about 80s action movies. And I think it would mostly be Sylvester Stallone movies.
Which would be rightfully so. Because that shit is dope. And Rambo, if you're a socialist, revolutionary type-minded person, communist, all of those things,
I don't know.
you will enjoy the first Rambo.
That's true. The first Rambo is about how fucked up they treated vets coming back to the United States.
And he went straight nuts on their ass.
Yeah.
Went bonkers on them motherfuckers. I mean, smoking.
Yeah.
I guess we can't say that on live, huh? Yeah, he was knocking them pigs down.
Yeah. I don't actually know if he killed anybody.
We're not in real life. It was a movie.
Well,
it was fake.
I mean...
So he was in the movie. He was knocking them pigs down. Remember, they was in the woods and they was chasing man. He didn't have no clothes on. It was killing him. That was crazy. I love that movie, man. As a matter of fact, I want to watch that
let's
tonight.
just show all the Rambos and all the Rockies.
We're falling off on our movie nights too, dog.
Yeah, well,
I mean, there's socialist movie nights are still cracking on.
No, we haven't done one in a while.
Yeah, we should do movie nights, man. I remember the first year we had kids in here, popcorn and shit. We was doing all kind of shit, man. But that's kind of what happened, man. Just Cause kind of stopped a little bit.
And then people are like, "What's happening?"
Like, what's going on? This is a thing that happened, man. Oh, I forgot.
You got to introduce your stick.
Yeah, no, my shirt. I forgot. Oh yeah, so I had a person. I don't want to say her name because I don't know if she wants me to say her name on this, but somebody that a lot of us know in the community and does good stuff. She was like, "Sean, you've been pretty calm lately. What happened? Like
Somebody said that to you?
Yeah, they was like, and it was kind of like a compliment, like, good job. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Right.
Because I'll turn up. The Broadmoor needs a 2.0.
Revamp.
But the thing is, man, this is what I realized, man. We started winning.
That's exactly what happened.
That's what happened. And so what I do know is that when the loudest people at the committee meetings and the board meetings and the ones that are organizing 100 people, those are the ones losing. The ones winning are at the table ignoring them. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, that's what had to happen. They wouldn't even talk to us. They wouldn't even have a simple meeting with us to even begin to talk about it. And if they did, they definitely we weren't getting 2 meetings. So we had to make people talk and listen and do things. And then, now we don't have to no more. It's like people are
worried about us.
Like talking and like getting it cracking. So, and then they also know that we'll turn up. We'll get back in our street, which is great. And also, all of our charges is done from the housing march. Finally completed and sealed. My lawyer Jeff Barker hit me up today on email. He was like, "Sean, it's lovely when a plan comes together. Congratulations. They got this. Sealed or some shit. They said.
Oh, you got your shit sealed. Okay, cool. I don't remember if I got mine sealed.
Yeah, Jeff did it. So anyway, man, I appreciate that. But yeah, man. So there really is not a reason to need to do that. And the thing, and it kind of what's irritating now is though people just think that that's that's how we are.
Right. But we do turn up like.
I mean, I guess it is how we are.
I mean, we just there's people who will just like get out in the streets for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, not for no reason. I don't want to say there's always something, but like they're not thinking strategically about like what they're doing.
And how to accomplish their goal with it. Yeah,
exactly. And whatever. Maybe I'm just more like I just want to have like goal-oriented actions now.
Yeah, like, without question, man. Without question.
But like we turned up at the county commissioner redistricting meetings. Like both Sean and I showed up. Also, a lot of other people. I don't want to say it was just us.
Yeah.
Like people turned up, and we're winning that too.
Yeah.
Man, they have changed the maps completely.
Good.
Since in fact, Sean, I heard that you were threatening.
Man, I ain't threatening nobody.
Riot.
Man. Matter of fact, we got a special guest. Little baby D. Come on here, boy. Come on, man.
That's the key. Riot, special guest.
Yeah, I got a special guest.
We got our special rioter guest here.
So the reason I brought my man, we got DeAndre Smith, One Body and MOI, K-Land Community Cares.
You know what? I think he was on our last episode that we did before.
Oh, sure was.
That's what.
Sure
So
I don't know. Maybe the reason actually.
I didn't finish his titles, man.
Sorry. Continue. Sorry.
K-Land Community Cares, Mayor K-Land, also known as Lil Baby D.
You just wanted to get to that part. I see. That's
What's happening? Nah. So the county commission I didn't threaten nobody that we went to.
I didn't say you threatened anybody specifically.
Yeah.
You just threatened action.
Action. I reminded them that the people will act, and that the effects of the things that they're doing and trying to do with we saw the maps, what they was doing. There are people right now, and we're winning these conversations. Like they're understanding we want to keep the 5th district intact, and but what was happening on majority of the maps is they were centered, like they all had a corner point meeting in the middle of the 5th district. Yeah. And they wanted to get as close to the middle of the 5th district as they could with each other, so they can make sure that we can't. Matter of fact, like it's going to make the 5th district disappear. Basically, was what they wanted.
Like, it's breaking up the power of the community, the Southeast community. I think Jack's pointed this out. The communities where it's 45% above of people of color,
right?
They have completely split
them up. So that's what the distinction that they've used to keep it. What is the word they were saying that when they keep it tight, like the precincts? I can't.
Compactness.
Compact. Yeah, like to keep the districts compact or whatnot. And when any of these precincts that are that belong in the 5th district. Precincts that are that belong in the 5th, and that's the basis of the thing, and it really needs to be that way because they will split the vote to where we can't even vote together, and that's what they want to make happen. They would love to make it so that K-Land, Pikes Peak Park, Eastboro is all having to vote separately.
Yeah.
And then I mean,
that's what they've been doing. They want the power, and like you pointed out, it's like this is people's material lives that are being affected because they don't get the right to vote for who they want to vote for,
exactly.
basically, as a community of interest.
Yeah.
But they've already changed those maps. So we showed up to the first one. I possibly insulted one of the commissioners.
Fantastic. was it the 5:30 meeting that you made? Was it a 5? What time was it that you?
I don't remember.
No,
6 maybe. I don't know.
We'll continue. We'll talk about that. Why I said that.
And pointed out that they had said like, oh, it's good to be skeptical, but not cynical. But I'm like, how can we not be cynical when you guys heard everybody say the Southeast needs to stay as one district, and then they're like, pasha.
Yeah.
And then they came.
What is the Southeast? Can you even define the Southeast? Like, man, yeah.
But then they came back to the next meeting with some new maps, and then they were warned
by the people, and the stick. The people's stick.
Did you bring your stick?
I did bring the people's stick, and I was walking across the gym floor. Click.
I can't believe you haven't gotten shipped.
It sounded like this.
Engagement.
As I, just like that when I was walking up. So, but I told them that seriously, the things that they vote on and that however they build this map, we understand. You got the power. I told them that you're at the seat. You put yourself on the board. You did all of this shit. You did it, and so okay, got it. That's what you think is going to happen, right? So, what I want you to pay attention to is the city of Portland, for instance, or maybe the city of Minneapolis. Maybe they currently right now they got whole city blocks of their downtown areas occupied by the people, where the police they're not even allowed to go over there. So, and why are those two things correlating? And the people in the crowd is like, oh, wow, I can't believe, these people are just, I can't believe who this guy is. And the thing is, it's very true that what they do and how they split our vote and take away our representation creates the issue where they now want to fill it with police and fill it with the cop city and whatever the hell they're doing in other states and cities and all. This is the formula. Not only that, but then the art to even argue about it. They got public comments. You went at 5:30. We went at 5:30. Guess what time the 5th district has to go? Every other district in the city, in the county, went at 5:30.
But the urban district
is at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
In the 9 o'clock in the morning. So
that's July 6th, by the way. No, not that one's not July 6th.
Oh,
scratch that. Don't listen to me, guys.
Well, you remember what
but the next meeting is July 6th.
Right. I'm gonna remember when our meeting is. It's coming up. I think it's like on Tuesday or something like that.
John Gerald would know. John Gerald, are you out there?
Yeah, if you're looking at
type in the comments.
Speaking of John, he got me. So I didn't even know about. And this is another thing. People don't even know that this shit is happening. They don't even know what's going on. And then when they see it, they're like, "What? I don't know what the hell that is," and they don't even pay attention. So John, he hit me up at Juneteenth. He was like, "Sean, listen, bro. I know I talk about things being serious, but this is dead ass serious, bro." And he came one day and he came back again the next day just to talk about this. And he was like, "Man, right. I'm so serious." And I was like, "All right, John, I'm gonna come, bro. I'm gonna come and get me and D, we finna go." So I was so glad that he like made an emphasis and got us over there. And then he hit me with Jax too. Jax hit me up like, "Sean, you need to be at this meeting." I was like, "All right, cool." So I was glad I went because, we brought Coach Jerome came from Santiago's, Coach Tiny came from the MOI, and the D and me went, and we saw what was happening. So right now, the MOI, they're on the commission map, and we're practicing. We're making our map, we're trying to figure out the little precincts and stuff. So, when is the vote for this? When does it become final? Is it like August or September?
Shit, I don't know. I think it's September.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the summer, so we got time. As far as submitting maps, I don't know about that, but it is a good thing to get on the commission website and get on that map and kind of figure it out, man. So did
you speak?
Not yet. But you going to though?
I'm thinking about it.
What'd you think about what we saw though? Because I at least had some idea, from being exposed to the stuff through the Chinook. But like was that the first time you seen that stuff?
That was the first time I seen it.
Dude, it's overwhelming, right, dude? When I got up there, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying.
Right.
Like, this is complicated shit.
Yeah, and then, but the thing is, like, we do know what to say, and it's the same shit that we've been saying, because what they do with that map creates the problems. Why? And then it goes into foundations giving money and splitting the community with their projects of interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I give you this money, you got to do these things with it, and if I give you this money, you got to do these things and go that way. Y'all don't do nothing together though. You know what I'm saying? That creates all of that shit. It creates the policing issue. It creates the housing issues. It creates all then now on top of that, they take the school districts and price our houses with them and shit. With our taxes and shit.
Rich neighborhoods get
without question, it's like a literal fuck you and a reason to be cynical and sarcastic and go and tell them, "Bitch, we'll burn this bitch up."
Metaphorically speaking,
with passion. Seriously, though, no, there's nothing in me that wants to burn my city up. Seriously, but I will strike this bitch up, man. I will be the first one in front, doing all of this shit all over again if we got to.
Exactly.
So.
This is why we had to come back too.
Exactly, man, because it was like, oh, this shit
we got too much to say
and too much to talk about, and really need to do. So we brought D, man, and I don't know, Jen, waiting on you. You good? This dude's like, "Man, I gotta go." I asked him to stay. It's like 6 o'clock.
Always gotta go.
No, he don't, man. This dude be sitting on the couch, man.
That's what he's got to go do. He's got to go sit on his couch.
That's cool, because he do.
I got to go sit on my couch.
Speaking of the work this dude do, man, the Juneteenth festival.
3 years straight.
Yeah, man. The thing, first, let me just say that there's no doubt in my mind that the Juneteenth Festival is our city's premier community event. Free event all the way around, 3 day, like complete, precise. I want to say perfection because, but it wasn't. You already know.
D's okay.
I'm in D's ear like, man, what the no, I'm bullshit. No, it was great. It is great, and all the people loved it. You know, I talked about it. You know, when you got 30,000, 20,000 people in a space, and they're all reacting off each other's energy, and we did it on purpose. Like that's exactly what we came up here to do. There's nothing like it. So, and then the things that it create. We talked about this on that interview that we did yesterday. Just bringing the community together is it. Like just having a space where they can just talk to each other. Who knows how many business deals got struck? Who knows if a relationship got struck? Who knows how much money the vendors made? All of these things, vendor relationships were struck. And then just, you know, the fact that it happened and there was absolutely no problem whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Like there was really, the only reason that there was cops there was for the outside to detour them from, you know, bullshit that, you know, obviously is happening.
I did just see a dude in the parking lot with like a "Let's Go Brandon" shirt. Like, is this dude here for this?
Hey, well, that was better than "No Niggas Allowed" on the sign when we came in.
Really?
Remember that?
Yeah,
Second
forgot about
day?
that
Yeah.
shit.
So anyway, man, congratulations, brother.
Congratulations, D.
Good work, man.
Thank you.
Once again. So talk to me about Juneteenth, man. What was like your biggest takeaway from this year?
My biggest takeaway was, well, this year is what made me realize how important it was. And just the fact that so many people came out, even though that it was raining and all of that stuff. And like people really was appreciative of it. And it was like all kind of different people that were saying that they appreciated it and that they was glad that it was happening out here.
Yeah.
And there's people from Denver that pulled me to the side and was like, yo, this is dope. Like, I can't believe y'all have families. I had to come see this for myself.
Yeah, man. That's wild, man.
I just think that, you know, gatherings and, because people, they don't, they take it for granted. And when I say people, I meant like our city government don't understand
Sorry about that, gentlemen.
the importance of bringing the community together. They think having little programs and you do this over here in this space and that space or whatever, but the most important thing is bringing people together so that's what community is.
Yeah.
And it ain't these little programs that they don't even really want to, you know, it's not nothing out there, no grants out there that's just saying, okay, we want to fund festivals and make sure that people are able to get together and
you gotta make that
with
stuff.
each other. You got to make it, and you know, and I just hope that this type of event would encourage, you know, the city to look more into you know.
When I look at it, tell me if I'm wrong. So the way I see Juneteenth, the way I got involved with Juneteenth, I'm not on the Juneteenth committee. I didn't do none of the planning.
They learned that after the first year, Sean.
Yeah, they're like, nah, this dude can't come over here. Nah, but but you know what happened is they tag me with you. Yeah. Hey, Sean Walls, D. Jen, whatever. They tag me with Will. And the reason why is because I participate with the festival. You know, I participate with the effort. You know what I'm saying? So in my participation, y'all know I go hard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to make sure that there's nothing that I could have done to do that I should have done that would have saved something, and I didn't do it. Like, I'm going to do that part, you know? But the thing is, everyone should be down like that. Like, all of the groups, all of these 501c3s, all of the county organizations should be participating in Juneteenth the same way. Come and do your thing at Juneteenth the same way that all of us are getting down, you know? And not to say that they're not. This is another thing. This is why I brought this up. Because the vendors, the professionalism of the vendors that was there was, I could believe it, but it was just kind of amazing because the weather was.
It was shit.
That was well, not the whole time, but it was like
we had
2 or 3.
one whole day and then like a quarter of Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday was like, It was bad. That was the worst part of it. But the vendors though, you know, we kind of warned them like, hey, there's a storm coming. You know, kind of get your operation shut down a little bit, hunker down, and they hunkered down. It downpour rain. And they were back the next day.
People
they
moving around with their little canopies and shit, walking their canopies around.
They popped up. That was a fake. That's you talking about the thing that I posted? Because Jen thought that was at ours. That was not at our festival.
Oh, that wasn't.
No.
I told you, Jen. I was like, Jen, that wasn't at our.
I didn't want to say it on there because I didn't want to make it seem
in the
like
park with canopies. Huh?
Yeah, because it happened to somebody else's Juneteenth. That's why it was funny to me. Like, oh man, look at this.
Okay.
But so
we just had to drive our little thing under the tent.
We just got up under there and waited for it to pass through. But you know the thing is, man, the vendors make that event. You know what I'm saying? Really, and then you know, of course, all of the entertainment and stuff. But like that event, the people being attracted to that stuff, and they knew it, and they performed. They did their job with it. You know what I'm saying? So I really just all the vendors. If y'all, they probably not looking at my page, but I'll post this to y'all page and stuff. I just personally want to salute y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because that was a hell of a job, and thank y'all for doing that. And I know the ones that stuck it, boy, hey, they got paid out there. Hey, the next day, I mean, my goodness, it was ridiculous. Even that day, there was so many people out there, but you know, they made a good little chunk. So congratulations to them and thank them for all that, man. Guess what else I did though? Hey, Brett. The whole day, what day was the car show? Was Friday? No, Saturday. The whole day, I was talking to the police in the parking lot. I was like,
did they know? Did they check your name and be like,
nah,
they
did that at the administration building. But I talked to him. That was the second year in a row. It was the same pig. Yeah. I was like, "What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, thank you for being here, brother." Appreciate it.
Damn, dude, why didn't you get a video of that?
It's normal. It's normal. It's happenstance now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, year one, you know, we had a dust up. Year 2, year 3, what I do? Hey man, I love you, bro. Come on, man. I do it for you, man.
You know.
Nah, but hey, we did have a little working relationship on the traffic situation or whatever, so that was good, man. So anyway, man, this all happened in spite of hatred and motherfucking deceit and lies and goddamn gossip and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say this, man. There's Chinook's been through it. One body, that ain't first time one body been through it. And we talked about it on the Monday before the festival started. We like, fam, when you are in the middle of something, it feels like it's like the only thing happening. Yeah. And because it makes you so mad because you put so much work into this thing or whatever it is that you're doing, and somebody's just
always say shit,
fucking it up, and it happened to us with Stephanie Rose. It happened to us with that coalition with I forgot. I don't even want to say her name. Yeah. I almost said it. It happened a bunch of times, man. You know, and then it happened to y'all. So whatever you want to say, but talk to me about the perseverance part of it and like what you learned from the situation as a whole.
The first thing is we kind of was excited that we was doing something big enough to where people can.
Talk about it.
I remember that. I'm gonna just start hating on them from now on. Just be like, "What, dude? You're
man,
big."
Yeah, man. You're supposed to have a hater.
So that's what we was like. Oh snap! I guess we made it. Because you have people gonna always gossip and talk behind your back, but it ain't nothing where you got a whole bunch of people just tuning in to it.
Right.
And then so the thing that we really was looking at, we knew that this year. This Juneteenth was going to be the Juneteenth where, depending on how well it went, people are going to now, like the food trucks and the vendors, they're going to start preparing for next year.
Right.
You know, so last year we had it. It was great, but that could have been a fluke. But then this year was like, all right, this is the one that's going to lock us in, and then they gonna be looking forward to it. So now the vendors they gonna be already getting ready to have their deposits, and that's what happened. So like they were like already trying to get their stuff together for next year. So we knew that this one was gonna be the one that was really gonna set us in stone, or this was gonna be the one that we was gonna try to overdo it, and they're gonna be like, see, Colorado Springs can't do it.
Right.
And so then when all the drama happened, we was like, oh snap, that means that now we're gonna be able to figure out, because we know that we finna keep going and advancing.
That's gonna happen again, yeah.
So we like, all right, so now we finna find out who really with us and who ain't. And so that's just what happened. So that's how we was looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you like have people, like, it was like levels to it. You know, it was like the overall thing with just the attacks and all that type of stuff. But once we realized that once you know that they lying and it ain't true, it ain't really much
now
that
you can just
really
watch
can.
everybody
Yeah.
reaction
Right,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like, all right, well, let's just see what's going on or whatever. And then, so at first we was going to address it or say something about it or whatever. And guess who had the level head to say, nah, don't do it.
Wait, was it Sean?
Oh, man, I'm talking about, it was unbelievable, man. We listened to his message probably like 8 times, like at that minute.
Sean said this.
Yeah, and so,
Hey man,
Damn,
I be
dude, you
learning.
have learned some shit.
I'm trying to tell you,
Goddamn,
hey man.
dude.
Well, listen, dog,
Yeah.
you supposed to learn. Go ahead. We'll talk about
then
it.
he was like, you know, basically he was just like, man, let's just get over with this. Let's focus on the festival. Let's make it great. And, you know, then we'll address other things later. And so that's what we did. And so, you know, it turned out good. And then, you know, but there were some things that I felt like I had to address. I never really addressed the overall thing of the hate or who started it and all of that, but there were certain people that were saying things and doing things that's been doing it for years, and I was like, well, this can't happen no more. It can't go on like without nobody knowing. So now it would have been irresponsible of me not to expose certain things.
Right.
So that's what I did, because all what happens is you got people planting seeds and tearing down over here, and then and then they get pushed out. Nobody knows why. They just know that the Chinook ain't messing with them, or one body ain't messing with them, or these people ain't messing with them, and they go to another place and keep stirring up the same stuff.
Right.
And so, and then like when you ain't, the funny thing about it, and the disappointing thing about stuff like that is when you have people that don't do nothing for the community, saying these things or whatever, and everybody's trying to jump on it. And so now that after you shut down the Juneteenth, who's gonna do the Juneteenth?
Exactly. That was my point. Like, what's your
end
goal?
there?
You don't want it to be a
But
Juneteenth?
they're gonna somebody can still fill in, but my point is okay, so once you shut down One Body ENT, I'm not saying that we're the only people that do anything.
I am.
But there are certain things you'll feel a void in the community as somebody who we contribute.
Man.
So if it was somebody like y'all coming at us, or somebody who's actually working, then that's a different thing. But
Right.
when you got somebody that's spreading all of this type of stuff for personal reasons that don't have nothing to do with us, and ain't even talking to nobody who would know anything that we doing, now that's a whole nother thing. And then you ain't even from out here, you ain't did nothing out here, and all you doing is just coming in and tearing down. And then you know,
Right.
the powers that be let this type of stuff go, and then they're feeding into it.
Right.
Now that's
a problem. Yeah, that's a problem where we got to get a little answer. You know what I'm saying? And then what happened? 40,000, 30,000. How many people came through there? What's the
They
official
said we
number?
had, I don't know the official number
Oh,
like
okay.
that, but at one time,
It looked.
one time the COS visit calculation, at one time within whatever many minutes or seconds it is, we had 12,000 people in the park.
Oh, okay.
Damn. I mean, that's just at one
And that
point,
was
too.
just at one point.
not the
The
coming
whole
and going,
3
but
days.
just
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, you
So-
could just average that to 36. Let's say it at least happened. Well, I mean, I don't know, whatever the fuck, man. Here, I'm gonna tell you this: the people that participated was like, man, this 30,000 people out here, bro.
Yeah. It felt like a lot.
Just so you know, like, and the thing is, with all that stuff that you said, man, like, nobody even really paid attention to it. It wasn't a thing. But the thing that did happen was It just made the core of this community stronger. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there ain't nothing moving without this dude. There ain't nothing moving without one body in the whole team they got. You know, it's just not even, it's not happening. And, you know, like we can do stuff. Like Chinook, we could have done a whole lot of things without talking to him one word to D. But all of this stuff that we was able to do, you can't even, what's the word, quantify it. You know what I'm saying? The value of having one body in a 10-year organization that's like consistent. Like they got an event every fucking month, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
How you guys do it.
So I mean, and it's just they do it. So there, if you like, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Whoever it is, if you're thinking about you're gonna do something to this organization, just know that you're fucking with a very dangerous thing, man. Like it's about our neighborhood survival, our whole community's literal survival, and I'm not gonna let you fuck with that. Like that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So you need to tread lightly with that shit, and then make sure if you do tread hard that you're ready, because I'm gonna defend that shit with everything that I got. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not gonna be tolerated at all, man. And on top of that, we hold each other accountable to such a level of shit that it's like, how dare you? Like, how dare you? You shame on you, for real. And just get the fuck on somewhere. Just take the shit, go learn about it, and get on. And so we could continue on. That's how I feel about it, man. So anyway, that's that. What we got coming up? What's in the horizon, though, man? We got the 4th?
Oh, well, the Southside K-Land 4th of July Barbecue. It will be the 10th annual.
Goddamn.
It'll be at John Adams Park. It'll be starting at 1 p.m. Free food, free drinks. We'll have some face painting and activities for the kids and stuff. They also got the playground, so you know.
We got there's little hoops up there too.
Yeah.
So I'm telling y'all right now, I'm dunking. Every time I
Has
get
anybody ever
every
seen
time I
Sean
get
Dunk? Have you ever seen Sean Dunk?
Yes, he has, man.
Donuts.
Every time okay, all right. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, that's the 4th, man. What time does it start, man? Everybody asks what time should they come.
1 p.m.
All right.
But if you guys want to, so it's more like a potluck. So if you want to bring something, let us know. Ever since COVID, we kind of stopped getting cooked food. So if you want to bring meat or, you know.
In the package from the store?
In the package from the store.
Please.
We'll cook everything. We'll cook everything up there or whatever. And if you want to do a side, we must communicate with you so we can make sure that
you're not one of the people that got cats on your stove.
You know, yeah. So
he didn't say that. I said that.
I agree.
That's not, we gotta see who you are.
But
we don't accept all the food. We can't.
So, you know,
cat
if
hairs
you would like to
no
donate,
fingerprints.
you can.
You got it, man. Make sure you cooking
And
that right.
you can go to We Are One Body. Oh, no, never mind. www.onebodyklcc.org, and you can donate.
Just give me your phone number, man.
Your personal phone number. Just pass out your personal phone number.
Nah, it's already out there now.
All right, man. So then also, just real quick, touch on the MOI, man. We're about to get out of here, man.
So we got on July 30th, we'll be celebrating our 2-year anniversary. It will be the MOI, the Global Day of Compassion with the MOI, celebrating our 2-year anniversary. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be at Panorama Park. We're going to give away backpacks. And it's just going to be a giveaway. It's going to be our day that we, another day that we give back to the community. And we're going to have other community organizations participate. And we're going to have basically what we would have been doing at the Story Church, we will be doing outside. So along with our actual program where we have our performances and all of that type of stuff, the DJs. Oh, and speaking of DJs, we're going to have 2 DJs for the Southside K-Land 4th of July Barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have DJ Craftmatic and DJ McAdoe. Press Play Dope.
Craft.
But back to the July 30th.
Hey, Craft. Hey, man. When he got on stage with Hollywood before, man, that was dope. I couldn't even record it. It was like I didn't want to. I was like, I'm gonna watch this.
Vibes were too strong.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. That was dope, Craft. Yeah, we need my bad. So, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say they can drop off their backpacks here if they want. We should set out a box, actually.
Yeah, we'll pass some at the Chinook Center, and then also we'll have the information on the Chinook Center website. We're gonna make a push. Well, our goal is 500 book bags. So we got until July 29th. Well, actually, July 30th. You could bring the book bags.
Get on it, guys. Get on it.
Bring them to the park with you too. So yeah, get on it, man. Help us out. And also we're gonna have the school supplies and stuff like that. So if you want to bring bags and supplies to the Chinook and to the One Body headquarters next door, then that's cool, man. Drop anywhere over here. You can tell them it's for Chinook, and they'll bring it over here to us. So at Voices United, or over at Agape, or at the Taekwondo school, or over at Dunbar's, any of them, you take it anywhere, they'll make sure we get it. So I just kind of want to touch on the Global Day of Compassion and the significance of it. We got involved with this with Brother Hanan from Inglewood in California, and they developed this in a way to organize their community with other communities throughout the world, really throughout the country. So right now, what he's saying, we'll be the 5th state that's participating in the Global Day of Compassion, and it's hoods all over the nation that are taking part in whatever their community might need, and showing compassion for their neighborhood or whatnot. So there's going to be a lot of community outreach going on. So, if you have an organization that's nationally recognized, or that is a national organization or whatever, and want to participate in this with us, we ask you to hit us up, and maybe you could join us. We're connecting through a hashtag, and
Global Day of Compassion, and Brother Hanan's organization is called Fathers of the Community.
Right, Fathers of the Community. So yeah, man, there's a whole bunch of stuff on him on our website and stuff like that too. So Chinook's gonna get down, and that's my invitation to the DSA.
Yeah, DSA. Come on, guys.
I need the Democratic Socialists of America to get down with it, man. I'm like an honorary member.
You're a fellow traveler,
traveler, yes. Yes.
Also, speaking of DSA, tomorrow, if you're watching this today on Thursday, there's going to be a picket at the Centennial Garden of the Gods Starbucks, because I guess the management took down all their pride displays unilaterally and is refusing to give them transgender care in their health insurance. Mm-hmm. So they've already done several walkouts around the state, and they're going to be doing a walkout tomorrow morning starting at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
It's pretty early.
Hey, I could be
6 a.m. to noon.
You going to be there, D? D don't. I'm gonna tell you right now. D don't even be at the job that pays him at 6. Man, trust me, he ain't coming.
I don't think I've ever seen D
before
before 1 p.m.
He'll be there.
That's crazy.
Hey, Mary was watching too.
It's 6 a.m. to noon, unless we get it. Unless there's people trying to fill in, then they might have to extend the picket. But we shut them down last time they had a picket out there. Completely shut down the store.
I remember that. Yeah.
The manager came out and thanked us, which was really bizarre. I'm like, okay, maybe just didn't feel like working today.
Hey, it sounds like this manager's a bigot, and he ain't gonna thank she isn't gonna thank anybody.
Well, Starbucks is supposedly so LGBTQ friendly,
right?
And yet they're not providing. They're doing all this shit.
Yeah.
And then I want to say on July 29th. So. I don't know if you guys are aware out there that on July 31st, the Teamsters, which is 240,000 people that work for UPS, their contract expires. They might be going on strike. One of the things they're talking about is they don't have air conditioners in their trucks. So you're cruising around Phoenix or Texas or whatever, you don't have an AC in your truck. So that's one of the issues, along with a lot of other issues.
Oh, man.
So they might be going on strike.
What about in Colorado? They got heat?
That's a great question, actually. They probably have heat.
Man, they better have some damn heat in there, man. Look, that's going to piss me off.
But show some love for your driver. So
man.
Down at Chinook, we're going to, on July 29th at 6 p.m., we're going to be doing a fundraiser. It's going to be a trivia night. So if you think you're good at trivia.
What day is it? I feel like when you say the date, you're hitting the table and they can't hear it.
July 29th.
There you go.
6 p.m. I believe that's a
July 29th, the day before the Friday. That's a Saturday because the Global Day of Compassion is on a Sunday. So yeah, that'd be cool, man. We could turn up and then go do the backpack drive. That'd be fantastic, man.
And we should have some signs ready. So if you want to show your love for your UPS drivers that are delivering your goods every day.
Man, don't we got somebody in the UPS? Oh, it's Amazon. Yeah, they need to get struck up too.
Yep. So if they do go on strike, we're asking people to support them too. 240,000 drivers going on strike.
Hell yeah.
You better be out there
but
now.
Tomorrow is Starbucks on Centennial in Garden of the Gods.
Yeah, they're going
at 6 a.m. So obviously, if you can't get there, man, maybe share it, talk about it. it'll be on the Chinook page and stuff like that. So and let people know, man. If you got people that's over there going to the VA, going to the abortion clinic, all that stuff that's up there, to the what's that thing? The workforce center. Like, don't hit that Starbucks, fam.
Yeah,
don't hit that
there's
one
a lot
tomorrow.
of other coffee shops you can go to. And this is just the thing. There's still stuff going on. I think people thought because we weren't on the air, stuff wasn't going on. They're like, things must not be happening anymore.
Hot,
but things are going on.
John and I just needed some time to not have to be here every Saturday.
So what's gonna happen now
in
is
the morning.
The last time they went on a hiatus, I was here, so they probably not gonna show up for another 6
Oh,
months.
this dude, they made you speaking ill of our character.
No,
hey,
I'm saying.
matter of
It was
fact,
actually
I was
de-threatening
like,
us.
just a threat.
I think I'm just, you got to take responsibility for being a burden on people, and I put so much of a burden
Wait,
on
are you
them
taking?
last
Oh,
time.
okay.
I must have a bird on the
No, I took
I
so
know
much
I
of a
was.
burden on them last time that they just
We're just
Said we-
crawling out.
they
We're
said
like, I
forget
can't
it.
do it.
So, I mean, let's hope that I'm not that much of a burden this time to make them just go on another hiatus.
You know what? I think you're our most common guest on this show.
Yeah, I think you got the most visits,
Next
man.
time, you might be in the Five Timers Club. We'll have to get you a jacket.
We gotta check, man.
See?
Between
Now,
you and
see, that's
Jules.
what I'm
Hey, we
talking
saw
about.
Jules yesterday. Hey, Jules, we went to her little walkthrough for
Yeah,
for
man, I
the,
spent
hell yeah, dude.
$800 for a cup.
I spent $200.
For a cup?
Yeah.
Must
Hey,
be a nice
it's
cup. It better be
expensive.
gold
Hey,
plated.
It is. It's the
I'm gonna
best.
tell you,
You
man.
guys
You
gotta
got
go
to come
donate.
over there and get down. No, we was just trying to help donate for the
Okay.
building fund and stuff
And it
like
wasn't.
that.
I didn't donate that much, but
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did.
I did buy a couple of items.
I was lying too. But, yeah. All right, man. I love y'all, man.
Love you too, guys.
All the way back to Just Cause. Hey, man, listen, we're still running the pantry every Sunday from noon to 2. We need household goods. We need canned goods. So if you got dish soap, bleach, diapers, anything of those natures, toiletries of any sort, we need all of that stuff, man. And you can set them next to the backpack that you bring in.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh? All right, man. We
All
good?
right. Yeah, and we will.
All right.
We'll see you guys again soon.
All
Maybe,
power.
in case D threatens us again.
Yeah, don't be
Southside
threat-
Kaneland, we out.
All power to the people. All right, man.